Hello guys, and welcome back to NetMasteryZone channel. In the previous video we configure our site-to-site VPN using pre-shared key between these two Palo Alto firewall, and in this video I'm going to configure this site-to-site VPN using the certificate. Because of we already have one site-to-site VPN here using pre-shared key, I'm going to use the same configuration, and this time instead of pre-shared key I'm going to use the certificate. For that, let me first show you that the ping that we now it's already going through these two sites from HQ to site B, actually in the Palo Alto firewall. And here let's go to our let me cancel this ping. Let's go to our Palo Alto firewall 1 and 2. You can see that the tunnel is up and ready and everything is working correct, but here we are going to use the pre-shared key. For that, let's go to IKE Gateway, and the IKE Gateway, when we edit that, you can see that I have an option here for pre-shared key and also another option for the certificate. For the certificate, of course, we need to create a certificate here, and currently I have one certificate, that is the GUI cert. This is for graphical user interface that now I'm using, and you can see here that the certificate is valid, and this is the certificate server that signed this certificate for me. For the site-to-site VPN, we need to create another certificate and use that in the firewall. For creating the certificate for site-to-site VPN, first we need to go to the device, and in the device let's create on the click on the certificate. In certificate page, you can see that I have two certificates here. One of that is the SRV root CA. This is the root certificate of my certificate server, and this is the GUI cert that is signed with this root certificate, and you can see it's under this SRV root CA. For creating a certificate for site-to-site VPN, we need to create another one, and we need to sign that in the certificate server. Let's go and first generate a certificate here. Let me name that VPN cert, and for the command name, it's good to select the IP address, the IP address of the outside interface that we are going to use to connect this site-to-site VPN, because when it's send the information about the site, it will include the IP address, and if the IP address or the FQDN is different, that certificate may not be accepted. Let's do that. We are in firewall 1, and the IP address of the outside interface is 192.168.100.2. This is the command name that I'm going to use here, and I'm going to sign the certificate using the external authority CSR. For the cryptographical setting, let's use this default configuration. It's okay. And for the certificate attribute, let's add organization unit. This too is not actually very important, but the DNS and the IP address, it's good to have that, because we are going to again, when the certificate the firewall send the certificate information, it will include this two information, and it should match in the other side. Let's name that 192.168.100.2, the IP address of the outside interface, and also for the DNS, same 192.168.100.2. This is 100. And for the OU, organization unit IT, and for the organization NMZ, and generate. The hostname is invalid. okay, the DNS 192.168.100.2 and this. Okay, the certificate is generated successfully. Now we need to download this. This is not a certificate, this is CSR actually. We need to download this CSR and sign it in the certificate server. Select that and click on export. It will download here, VPN cert. Let me open that, and now Control A, copy, Control A, select all, Control C, copy. And let's go to our certificate server. In the certificate server, let's go to the first page. For configuration of this certificate server, there is already a video available in this channel. You can see and configure your certificate server. Let's request a certificate, advanced certificate request, and I'm going to submit a request by using the base64 encoding. Paste our CSR in the base64 enhanced, and for the certificate template, let's select the IPSec offline request that I created before. Again, you can find all this information, a video about this in this channel, and let me submit that. Okay, the certificate is signed, and now we can download that. Let's download the base64 encoding, download certificate, save it. Let me name that Palo Alto Firewall 1 VPN cert. To make sure that I do not mix this certificate together, let's give them a very related name. Let's save it, open the folder. Now Palo Alto Firewall VPN cert is ready. Let's copy that. I'm going to copy that and paste it in my local PC, and here in the Palo Alto, let's this time import the certificate. For the import, we need to give the certificate name same as the CSR that we created before, that is VPN_cert. To make sure that it's exactly the same name, you can copy and paste this and browse. Let's select the Palo Alto VPN cert for the certificate. Now everything else is okay. There is no need for private key import and so on. Let's click OK. Certificate is signed here, and now this certificate is valid, and we are able to use this for our site-to-site VPN. Let's go to Palo Alto Firewall 2 and do the same. Let's go to the device, certificate, and we need to generate a certificate here. Generate certificate. I have the same certificate here, the root CA, and here let's name that VPN cert. For the command name, again, we need to give the IP address of the outside interface for firewall 2, and that is 192.168.250.2, and we are going to sign that with the external authority. And let's add this information, same like the other one, not email address, the DNS, and also the IP address. The IP address 192.168.205.2, the DNS 192.168.205.2. This is the outside interface of my firewall 2, and for the organization unit, IT, and let's add the NMZ, organization unit IT. Okay, let's check the IP address is okay. Let's generate it. Now again, the CSR is generated. We need to sign the CSR. Select that, export it, and this time let's copy, Control A, Control C, copy, and let's go to our certificate server and request the certificate again. Now we sign this CSR using our certificate server, base 64, paste, and for the certificate template, let's select the IPSec offline request for NMZ. Submit it. Now base 64, download certificate. Save it. This one is Palo Alto Firewall 2 VPN cert. Let's rename that Palo Alto Firewall 2 VPN cert. Save it. And let's copy the certificate, paste it to my local machine, and here now I need to import that certificate. For the name, again, VPN underscore cert. It's very important to give the same name as this one, and then let's select the Firewall 2 VPN cert. Open and OK. Okay, this certificate is also valid and now it's ready to use. Before using that in the Site-to-Site VPN, we need to create a profile for this certificate to tell the Palo Alto that this certificate is signed with which root CA. Actually, we may have many root CA in this firewall. Then the Palo Alto needs to know that this certificate is signed with which root CA, and that is the SRV root CA. Let's create that certificate profile. And let me name that SRV root CA profile. To make sure that we may have some other root certificate also, and I'm just using the same name as a root CA with adding a profile. And also for the certificate, let's add that the certificate CA. You can see here just the CA certificate will appear because we are going to create a root CA profile, and everything else is okay. I'm not going to change the others, and let's save it. Now root CA is also created. Let's go to Palo Alto Firewall 2 and do the same. Certificate profile, add, and let me name that SRV root CA profile. And let's add that root CA. Okay. Okay. Now our certificate profile is also ready. In this step, we need to go back to our network, and in the IKE Gateway, this time let's change the pre-shared key to certificate, as I have already one tunnel between these two and I cannot create another one with the same IP address. I just need to change this pre-shared key. This time certificate, and for the local certificate, let's select the VPN cert. If this information not appear in this list, for example, if VPN cert is not comes here, but you create that, it means that the time server it's different between your Palo Alto and also in the certificate server. Because of that, that certificate will not appear here. Make sure that your time between your Palo Alto firewall at all in your old firewall and the certificate server is synced, and else it will not accept the certificate if the time is different between this certificate server and also the other devices. Okay, I'm just using the local certificate here, and for the certificate profile, let's select the profile that we signed this certificate with. And here in the local identification, it's very important. The good thing here that we are configuring this site-to-site VPN between two Palo Alto firewall. It means that they know each other and they are following the same pattern of the local and peer identification. Then easily we can select it here. But if the firewall model is different, we will see in the future videos, we need to make sure that what kind of the identification the other firewall sent to us to configure that here. For now, let's copy this, and as we configure everything same, we just need to change the IP address here to 52, because the other side will send the peer identification with this format to this firewall. Let's save that. Now let's commit this. During this time, let's go to firewall 2, and in firewall 2 we just create our certificate, everything. Let's go to the network, and in the IKE Gateway, PA, and this time select certificate, select our VPN cert, and for the certificate profile, let's select the root CA, that this certificate is signed with this root CA. And for the local identification, you can see here that this the same actually when we configure that in the firewall 1, it's come here, and for the remote we just need to configure this one. We can copy and paste from other side to this side to make sure that we use the same identification. And as I said, if the firewall is different model, they may send it in different format. In that case, we need to find that format and paste it here, else the certificate will not be verified and the tunnel will not be created. Let's okay this and commit this one also. Now let's wait for this to finish the commit, and then we can test our tunnel, and also let's clear our tunnel to make sure that this time it's using the IKE version 2 using the certificate. Okay, the firewall 1 is almost finished the commit, but firewall 2 is still working on that. Let's wait for it. Okay, it seems that the commit is almost finished. Let's wait to give us the message of the successful commitment. And for those who just joined this video, you can watch the video of Site-to-Site VPN between Palo Alto using pre-shared key, and this is the step that we follow that to create the Palo Alto Site-to-Site VPN using pre-shared key. But here now I just change it to certificate. Okay, the commit is successful now, and let's go and try to ping our sites here, and you can see that I can ping it. But to make sure that our this tunnel is not the old tunnel that is created before, let's go and clear our IKE configuration inside one of this firewall to make sure that this tunnel is deleted and created again using the certificate 192.168.10.20. Let me make it a little bit bigger to see the log, and username admin, password. Let's make everything neat to see. Okay, now let's clear our video, our VPN tunnel. The command is clear VPN. IKE saw, and after clearing you can see that we just lost one ping here. It means that the tunnel is cleared and generated again. Let's clear the log, clear log system, yes, and let's clear tunnel again, and now let's see show log system. I'm going to show you the log that is generated during the negotiation between this tunnel, and you can see that the IKE detected, and the important part is here that it said the peer identification is accepted. It's here, IKE certificate authenticated succeed, and peer ID is 192.168.2.0.5.2, and that is it means that it's used the certificate with this peer ID to communicate to other side. If this peer ID is mismatched, for example we use another format of that, then it will fail the certificate, the verification will be failed, and it will give us the message. Then we can change this peer ID to match according our firewall requirement. Okay, now the devices cannot ping each other. Let me see what is the problem. Show IP. Okay, something happened here. Let's see what is the problem. Let me clear the VPN. Yeah, now the VPN come back. As it's a virtual firewall and it's configured in a one laptop, it may face some problem with the resources and so on, but it seems that everything is okay, and now it's working without any problem, and the negotiations succeed and established. Then there is no problem with our tunnel and everything is working. To verify that in the tunnel, let's go to IPSec tunnel, and also in firewall 1 you can see that the tunnel should be green, and if we click on tunnel information again, you can see the local and peer IP address and also the IP address that is going to be encrypted. And if I click on the IKE info, in the IKE info you can see that we are using the IKE version 2 and the algorithm and so on. And for the route, you can see that I have the route for I'm in firewall 1, and the route for 1070.00 it's going through tunnel 100. Okay, our lab is finished here, and in the next video we are going to configure the site-to-site VPN between the FortiGate, the Fortinet firewall, and Palo Alto, but this time using the appreciate key. For now, let's finish our video here. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video soon.